In the late 2010, Citizen TV unveiled a new show, a local drama television series which was to air every Wednesday, and for 10 years, Kenyans enjoyed this hilarious show that was dominated by young actors who at that time the most famous child actors in Kenya. Every child wanted to act like 𝙏𝙗, Govi, Almasi, Stella, but not Fatso. As the name suggests, he was fat and a bully. I've just mentioned a few. The list is endless. The show was Machachari, which came to a sudden end in September 2019 after Citizen TV cancelled its production as viewers were complaining about the age of the actors. They were getting old and were not Machachari anymore. Imagine watching a show meant for children and they're talking in bass. No wonder fans complained.
Sofia na Babji wameniacha hapa cause wananitrust na hii busy hapo.
And since then, fans have wondered what happened to the actors they supported for a decade. In this video, you're going to know the whereabouts of the famous Machachari child actors. Before you dive in, subscribe now. We're heading to 100,000 and that can't be done without your support. So, subscribe. Machachari was a popular Kenyan TV show that captured the hearts of viewers for years. But suddenly, the characters we grew to love disappeared from our screens. So what really happened to them? 𝙏𝙗 was a naughty character in Machachari. This role was played by 𝙏𝙗𝙧, and he was one of the lead characters in the show. He joined the show at the age of 6 and portrayed a stubborn, mischievous and cheeky character, and sometimes hilarious. 𝙏𝙗 acted as Govi's older brother in the TV show Machachari, always getting into trouble with his brother and friends. After leaving the show, Tyler focused on his studies and decided to take a break from acting and explore other opportunities. He took his talents to the internet and built an empire on his YouTube and Instagram channels. 𝙏𝙗's online presence has garnered a massive following. As of today, he has 765,000 followers on Instagram and 90,000 subscribers on his YouTube channel. 𝙏𝙗 was shooting and posting short drama skits on his YouTube page. One of the most notable series was 𝙏𝙗 in Short. He was also posting new music, and yes, he's an artist, but currently the channel is dormant and the last time he posted was 8 months ago. He also founded KM Pictures or Kamau Mbaya Pictures, a company that deals in visual arts and cinematography, and the company, just like his YouTube channel, is not in operation.
Wow!
He has been a brand ambassador and influencer for a number of local brands. He recently became a dad, welcoming a baby girl with his girlfriend Georgina, and they even tattooed their baby's name on the chest. Just like in the show Machachari, the life of 𝙏𝙗 has not been smooth. He has been involved in scandals that have in a way ruined his reputation. He was exposed by nurse Judy, who accused him of begging money from Kenyans living in the US and using the money to bet. A few days later, 𝙏𝙗 admitted he had a betting problem and decided to check himself into a rehab, hoping to beat his betting addiction.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you and I hope all goes well.
Despite the troubles, we are hopeful that Tyler Mbaya or 𝙏𝙗 will rise and entertain his fans just like in the past. Govi was another popular Machachari star. He started acting 17 years ago at age 5. His real name is Malik Lemi. His talent in acting has taken him places. He first featured on Makutano Junction before auditioning for Machachari on Citizen TV, where he grew to become one of the most loved actors in the show.
Mi hupenda kwenda kanisa, kusoma vilivyo katika televisheni, na pia napenda huyu kaka yangu mwenye huwa tunaigiza na yeye.
But in 2018, Govi quit Machachari, and from that point fans never heard from him again. While fans were worried about his whereabouts, Govi was busy indulging in other things. He focused on school and pursued international relations and political science in university.
Yeah, I can say I was done with high school like 3 years ago. Sai niko university, nili take a pause but nimerudi chuo. So I'm doing IR in Kwea Catholic University.
In 2020, Govi got back on the screen for the drama series Kina. Govi was also preparing for another show called Mawimbi and became part of the cast of the new show called Pepeta, airing on Showmax. Not only is he a talented actor, Govi is also a director. He's not a victim of scandals. He's just made a few statements that some people have disagreed with, but at the end of the day they will talk and end up doing nothing. He once revealed that he's used to dating older women and sees no big deal with such a relationship.
Why do you prefer older women?
That's a really good question. So I'll take you back. I started working in 2005. My first project doing was Makutano Junction. So I have been, having worked from 2005, almost that's all my life nimekuwa cause nilizaliwa 5 years before nianze kufanya kazi. Nilianza kufanya kazi nikiwa 5 years. I have been exposed to a lot of adults.
His career seems to be okay. In 2022, he confessed he was living a good life, and in a year, he can make up to 5 million Kenyan shillings. The least he can do is help his brother Baha. Remember, you can also help us by subscribing, so subscribe. Unlike other kids in the show who live in the slums, Almasi was living the good life, he was a cool kid. His real name is Ian Nene, and his presence in the show excited fans, especially with his prowess in speaking the English language.
Well, what I can personally say is I don't think there's a difference between kids and adults. I think we all have the same ability, and we can all be able to do the same thing. So I don't have a problem if people are having hard problems regarding.
After leaving the show, Almasi relocated to the United Kingdom or the UK, and just like in the show, he was a rich kid in real life. Scandals became part of his life. He completely changed, leaving many fans in shock. He wore these outfits that many found weird, but this was nothing as compared to what was to come next. Rumors spread that Almasi was in love with a white boyfriend, and I can't really say much. People were just speculating. Initially, Almasi was a Catholic, but he shifted to a different religion, a move he made after battling with mental health. He disclosed that he first suffered depression after he found out that his mother had cancer. At that moment, he was questioning God a lot, so he started to explore religions. A friend of his introduced him to Hinduism and took him to the temple, and while there, he received very satisfying answers. He has been painted as a drug user, mentally unstable amongst other words by people who judge his character, but according to him, he's just a young man in a quest to discover himself. He however hated those judging him from his dressing and said that he does not conform to rules and his dressing is his choice, and he can wear whatever he wants and do whatever he wants to do. In a video he said, "I don't conform to rules, I wear what I like. I'll do what I like and nobody is gonna tell me anything. People will talk badly, but at the end of the day, I'm going to live my life." His days as an actor are gone, and he seems not to come back soon. We may see Almasi come back to acting or never get to see that side again. What we see now is a religious Almasi who is devoted to his religion, traveling to different places just to spread the good news. Some see him as a lost kid, but he's not a kid anymore. He can make his own choices. Almasi looks happy in pictures and videos that he posts on his Instagram page, and we hope that Almasi is also happy in real life. Stella was another notable character in Machachari. Her real name is Natasha Ngegie. I hope I say that name right. Stella was a close friend with Baha and Govi in the play. People still remember Stella as the smart child from the slums, with a mother struggling with alcoholism and a father facing financial difficulties. In real life, Stella seems to be doing pretty well. In 2022, she was working on her own show, but she never got a platform. She did not reveal the details of the project, so there's little information about it.
Working on projects, but they're not yet there.
She even thought of getting into the music industry, but we never had any song from Stella, apart from the rap song she did in the Machachari song.
Stella ni still, ikikam kwa mao, nani kama Stella. Stella ni still.
Just like the previous Machachari actors, Stella has been in several scandals. Stella was accused of being a member of the other side, you know what I mean. But she took to a social media account and rubbished the claims, saying it's false and she's not attracted to women. She was also accused of dating Fatso, a fellow actor, but in an interview, she revealed she has never been a lover to Fatso, and Fatso is just like a friend. Since leaving Machachari, not much has been revealed about Stella. She still acts and was featured in a local drama skit titled Everyone Dies, but she hasn't appeared in big projects on popular TV stations. But that doesn't mean she's doing nothing. There's still time and energy. It seems like Stella Wamao is still doing calculations on how she'll get back into the industry. Joy was Almasi's sister in Machachari. Her real name is Joy Ohon. She started acting at a very young age and is now all grown and living a quiet life. She's a daughter to gospel artists Rosie Ohon and Donald Ohon. Joy, however, likes to keep a low profile, only posting pictures of herself every now and then to update her followers on what she has been up to and her beauty. Joy rarely posts on her Instagram page, which has over 94,000 followers, and she also has a YouTube channel where she posts videos doing talks with her friends and sometimes with her family. She is not really doing much. Fatso, just like the name, was fat and a bully, who took advantage of his huge body to molest other kids in the area, especially 𝙏𝙗 and Govi, who got into trouble for no apparent reason. Fatso played the role like a pro, and this was made possible by the fact that he had a bigger body than the other kids. Fatso's real name is Matthew Owiti, and he has since grown into a reputable actor and writer. He also appears in local movie shows and actively posting on his social media, giving updates of his life to his fans. He featured in 𝙏𝙗𝙖𝙣, which aired in 𝙏𝙗𝙖𝙣 𝙦𝙏. Besides acting, Fatso is a poet and an artist, but we have not really experienced Fatso as a poet or an artist. I guess that may happen in the future. Amongst all the actors in Machachari, Kabuki's star has shone the brightest. He was not as popular as Govi or 𝙏𝙗, but that did not discourage him from achieving what he has today. Brian Kabuki played the role of Kenny, 𝙏𝙗 and Govi's friend, whom they hung out together. He was a loved character and was indeed a gifted actor. After the end of Machachari, Kabuki resorted to the internet and produced the midlife crisis show, which was running on his YouTube channel, and now he has close to 13,000 subscribers and 294,000 followers on Instagram. Kabuki has featured in multiple shows with the biggest productions in the country. In 2018, he starred in a Marathi production film, Dreamchild. He then played Leo in Maisha Magic Plus hit TV show Kina, alongside big actors including 𝙏𝙗𝙖𝙣 and Jimmy Gathu. Kabuki is currently an actor in a drama series called Salem, taking the role of Tito, a show that premiered on Maisha Magic, and we hope that Kabuki will keep growing to higher levels and feature in more films. Machachari was a good show. The actors in the show inspired us, entertained us, and educated us for years. We don't expect a comeback. They are adults now, but Machachari will be remembered as one of the best shows to be produced in Kenya. I have just mentioned some of the actors that were in the show. The show had many actors, and we can talk about them in the future. Thank you very much for watching this video. Remember to like and subscribe.